For far too long, domestic abuse experienced by those in later life has been a hidden issue with hidden victims. Every year we know from data by Hourglass that more than 1 million older people are physically, psychologically, sexually abused or neglected in the UK. That's 1 in 6 older people who are victims of some form of abuse. We also know from Safe Lives data that on average, older victims experience abuse for twice as long before seeking help as those aged under 60. As your policing service, we recognise that it can be extremely difficult for older people to talk about domestic abuse and the detrimental impact that it can have on older victims who typically live with abuse for far longer before getting the help they need. We know that many of the problems that older victims face are not that different from those faced by other victims living with domestic abuse, but we recognise that the experiences of older people are often made worse by social, cultural or physical factors that require a more specialised response. That is why within the PSNI we work closely with our partners in social services as well as voluntary partners to ensure that all the needs of older victims are considered and respected. Everyone has the right to be safe from domestic abuse, and we want older women to know it is never too late to get help, which you can do through Women's Aid ABCLN's Older But No Safer project, which, as we know, works with older women and communities to increase awareness about domestic abuse and provide greater protection for women aged 55 and over. And from a policing perspective, it is our role to keep you safe. So if you are suffering from domestic abuse, please contact us on 101 or by calling 999 in an emergency.